What's up, y'all? We back at it again.
I bet y'all were expecting me to say, I'm back and I'm better.
Well, you kind of did. Please make sure that you like, rate, and subscribe your hometown homegirls. That's the only way we can keep coming back to you week after week. Because real niggas is tired. It's an understatement.
Remember that Breakfast Club interview with Webby? And they were like, Webby, remember Webby said something about his dog had bit his son?
What?
Webby was like, he's like, man, they're talking about his dog. He was like, I bought my kids a trampoline. He's like, and then my kids went outside and jumped on the trampoline and my dog bit him. So Charlamagne was like, man, Webby, what you do to the dog? Webby was like, man, I brought that dog and I beat the... They're like, Webby, you beat the dog? Webby. Y'all think Obama gonna get reelected?
Change the subject. Okay, because he know them folks don't play about no damn dogs.
No. Y'all saw what happened with Michael Vick.
Okay, he thought about that one before he went ahead. I feel like black people will beat a dog though for like you beat a kid. Like that's honestly. I told you about my grandma whooping my cat.
No, not no whoop the cat.
I know I didn't say that before. Yes, my cat had run across the street and got on the other side and didn't want to come back. So my grandma went over there and chased the cat and had a belt and whipped the cat back over the other side of the house.
Girl, no way.
Girl, yeah, she whipped the hell out of my cat.
Girl.
Pause.
Bro, you can maybe have a coughing attack. Bro, my allergies, you cannot see. You can't. She whooped the hell out of my cat. Pause.
I can't think about how that sounded after I said it. All right. You ready for your trivia? I have a feeling like you might not get it.
Oh, shit.
Listen.
Okay.
I'll give you a very big clue after I get done. Shit. Okay. If you could gaze into the future,
shit,
you might think life would be a breeze. Life is a breeze. Seeing trouble from a distance, yeah, but it's not that easy. Oh no. I try to save the situation, then I end up misbehaving.
Misbehaving must be the clue.
No. Okay, so the last 2 weeks has had something in common. I think the last 2 weeks.
Raven.
Yes. But what Raven song?
Oh, shit. Hell, I don't know.
Said,
Misbehaving by Raven.
If you can gaze into the future.
Oh, that's the theme song for her TV show.
What is it called?
That's So Raven?
Yes. Shout out to Water with Lemonade podcast for that submission.
What?
That's why I asked you if you checked the DMs.
I missed that.
Because I was like, huh? And I was like, I had to Google it. And I was like, duh.
Right. Okay, not when you started saying, if you can gaze into the future.
I don't think I ever heard the future. I think that life would be a breeze. Life is a travel from a distance.
Go Raven. Go Raven.
But it's not that easy. Oh no. I try to save the situation. Then I end up misbehaving.
Come on, misbehaving. Hey now. Hey now, what you say now? Anybody wanna be now? Anybody wanna be now? Watermelon.
Side note.
Oh shit.
What, no, I'm not even gonna bring that up. We might later, but I'm not bringing it up now. But am I the only one who think Orlando Brown went kind of hard? Even in his most recent reps?
Most recent?
Yes.
Bruh. Orlando Brown is... You know how you go to like South Dallas and like it'd be that one crackhead that'd be like singing and dancing.
They got some talent.
Yeah, and got a little bit of talent. And you like, then this crackhead kind of go hard a little bit. That's Orlando Brown.
But then they asked after they asked for 50 Cent. Right. They done did a $20 performance. They did a whole concert.
Then they had a whole performance and don't wash your windows.
Okay, you got a couple quarters I can have.
Oh man, I'm telling you, like
you didn't sit here and sweat your goddamn hairline off.
Right, and then you be like, damn, that nigga really talented. He needs some help.
Pretty much.
That's Orlando Brown.
Yeah. Okay.
Get that nigga some help, cause he really out of there now.
He is. Wasn't he like missing? No, he had a warrant.
Yeah, he had a warrant, and they found him in Vegas or something.
With his pants down or something? Or?
I think so. And then he was like standing on top of a statue or something. Bruh, that's what happens whenever you give a 10, 11, 12-year-old millions of dollars.
Okay, side note, did you see, it was like this video, and it was like Demi, and you know how they have like, did you see it?
No.
And you know how they have like the little wand to do the Disney thing?
Yeah,
So
it was a spoon.
No, it was a Disney thing, but it was in Coke.
Shut up.
So I was like, I'm sorry, Mom, I was sober. And like,
Girl.
I was like, wow.
No, bruh. I saw a tweet that said, damn, it's hotter than a spoon in Demi Lovato house.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I said,
what?
Who be thinking of this shit?
Wow.
It's hotter than a spoon in Demi Lovato house.
So they ain't right.
They ain't right at all. The girl done released her statement talking about she going to get some help.
Okay.
And y'all talking about her.
Well.
Okay, you ready for my trivia?
Obama for 2020.
Oh.
Okay, I feel like yours is going to be hard.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gonna have to work with me this week. My allergies are acting up. I got this cough. Hold on.
As you dab cough.
Hey. Okay. See, I ain't never met a girl that's getting down like you. Never met a girl like you, baby. And I ain't never met a girl that put it down like you. You know you make it do what it do, baby. Say, thug in your life. That's why you need shawty. Anything you want. It's guaranteed from my boo, 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 boo.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah. And I ain't trying to go hard. For what I need, shawty, I'm trying to tell you exactly what I need from you. Because I want to know.
Wait. You missed me with the boo. I feel like it's Bow Wow.
No.
Okay.
You want me to read it again?
Yes.
See, I ain't never met a girl that's getting down like you. Never met a girl like you, baby. And I ain't never met a girl that put it down like you. You know you make it do what it do, baby. Say, thug in your life. That's what you need, shawty. Anything you want is guaranteed for my boo, 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 boo. Yeah. And I ain't trying to go hard. For what I need, shawty, I'm trying to tell you exactly what I need from you.
I feel like it's T-Pain.
Because you know I wanna. If I read the next thing, you'll probably get it. A freak in the morning, a freak in the evening. Just call me up and I'll be there when you need me.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Kesha and...
No, it wasn't Kesha.
I mean...
Kasha.
Okay, you know I'm dyslexic, so you know what I meant. Young Berg.
Yes.
The Business.
Yes. That's it.
Whoa, I was way off.
I forgot
You had to sing it, though.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot how Young Berg's part.
See, I ain't never met a girl that put it down like you. You. I didn't, with the boo part, I don't know what the boo
I don't remember that boo part either, but.
Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
A freak in the morning, a freak in the evening.
Yeah, I got that part.
Just call me up and I'll be there when you need me.
Oh, that was Keisha's song.
Whatever you want. That's why I did it.
Aw, give me the business.
Hey, just what to do.
Hit that warble. That's what you said. Oh.
Give me the
What is that?
that business.
What the fuck?
Just call me up and I'll be there.
Why your voice get so deep? What is going on? Bitch, are you from South Dallas?
South Dallas.
Texas.
Hey.
Hold on. Is that the same for all of the East Dallas?
Texas.
West Dallas?
Texas.
South Dallas?
Texas. North Dallas. We ain't Grand Prairie. Forward. Farmers Branch.
I don't feel like they do that. I don't feel like that's North Dallas though.
What's North Dallas?
North Dallas, like,
What's the difference between North Dallas and South Dallas?
It just don't sound like North Dallas is like where you stay, right?
Yeah.
It's Carrollton, like farm, like that's.
Oh, so we. So those of us over by the Galleria, we can't claim.
No.
South Dallas, North Dallas,
North Dallas.
North Dallas.
I feel like I say north.
North.
What? What did you do?
Bruh. I don't know.
Okay. I think it's the sleepiness kicking in.
It probably is.
Hey, best.
Just saying any kind of fucking thing this week.
Okay. Hey, best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of Hear You Podcast. This is Tan.
And this is B.
You ready to go ahead and start? You ready to go ahead and get started, bro?
Yeah. Sure. North.
Let's get it. All right, so we got a lot to cover this week. You ready to go ahead and get started, bro?
Let's go.
Okay. First of all, let's just start by saying a quick prayer, a moment of silence for Aretha Franklin.
Or maybe by this comes. Never mind.
Bye.
I'm not. Okay.
We rebuke it. They said that she is up and talking to her family. So a moment of silence. You better give her some RESPCT.
Bitch.
You better give her RESPCT.
I respect Queen Aretha.
Amen.
Because a rose is still a rose.
Hey, come on.
That song went off.
Come
even
on.
though it's like one of the worst songs.
Come on.
And then what is it? The church songs. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. This song is full. Ooh. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna make. I'm like, who thought it was a good idea to put Aretha Franklin on a Trey Songz?
Bruh.
A 17, 18-year-old Trey song.
Bruh.
You're gonna make it.
You know what? I highly doubt that when people saw Aretha was sick, that is not the first song they goddamn thought about. Okay? Ain't nobody thought about no collaboration between her and Trey.
I mean, people forget about it though, and I don't want anybody to ever forget.
Ain't nobody thought about no collaboration with Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Mr. Neighbor know my name.
Mr. Steal Your Granny.
You're gonna make it.
You ain't shit, bro.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, okay. Quick moment of silence for Queen.
Oh, I thought it was okay. We're starting again. Okay.
We did it.
Okay.
Okay, moment of silence for Queen Aretha Franklin. God damn it. We can't even. God damn. Now you're going to feel real bad.
No, because Aretha has had a full, long, lustrous life. You know, one of my favorite songs is Aretha Franklin song.
Right.
It was, what is it?
My favorite song.
It's fuck, I can't remember right now.
It's Aretha Franklin. That's all that matters.
It's Aretha Franklin, but like, you know, I'm gonna look up Aretha's greatest hits real quick because you know it's a bop. But you know, I'm an old soul anyway.
Right.
So
yeah, man, it's very unfortunate. You know, definitely praying for Aretha, her family.
yeah,
You know, the sad thing about life is that we all born and we all gotta die. You know,
eventually, one day.
one day. So you pray for a long, happy, healthy, wealthy
Yep.
life.
Mm-hmm.
That's at least at least what you can ask for, pray for, hope for.
That's
so.
it. That's all you can really just hope for at the end of this. Is just
Because you got people out here getting hit by cars. We'll discuss later. But we just want to take a quick moment to say prayers for Aretha Franklin.
Wait, we're starting over.
Her family. We're going to start. No.
Oh, okay.
Girl, the moment of silence is done.
Okay.
Prayers. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started for real.
Okay.
All right. 100 rounds. Damn. Tokyo Tony.
Lashes.
Ass.
She got a big ass.
Tokyo Tony? Black China Mama? Yeah. You remember when she was shaking that ass up against Cardi? Her and Cardi had a twerk off?
Some shit I just block out. Monroe.
What? Why Monroe?
Her piercing.
Oh, she has a Monroe piercing?
I mean, if she don't, it look like she should. Am I lying or not?
Nah, you definitely not lying. Okay, right. Granny. All right, so we are all
I want to see my grandkids.
I'm here to pick up my grandkids.
China, let me see my grandkids.
I want my grandbabies.
Get away from here, Tokyo. You don't love me. You can't see these kids. Baby boy,
you ain't even raised me.
What?
Tokyo Tony do not look like she raised China.
She sure don't. The street raised China.
Oh God!
What they say? What them thugs say? I hopped off the porch.
What? China didn't even hit the porch. She ain't hit that concrete, that sidewalk.
China hopped on the pole. Like she hopped on the porch into a split.
You would not say she hopped off the porch.
Did. All right.
Something's really wrong with you.
Just saying.
Okay. So we're all pretty familiar with Black China's mom, Tokyo Tony.
Yep.
She's got a ton of videos with her shaking ass in the car, shaking ass in the house, and feeding the homeless. And
just the embodiment of our show, righteous and ratchet.
Amen.
Okay.
So wasn't that a few episodes ago where we were talking about how her mama was like, "You bitch."
Yeah, you bitch. You bitch. Yes, every other word. Hoe.
Oh,
you a disrespectful slut.
Yeah, I almost died giving birth to you, fuck boy. God damn. Tokyo Tony was going off.
Very harsh words for a child.
A mother.
Yeah, a child of yours.
Seriously.
That's very harsh. Okay, yes.
So it's actually been reported a couple days ago that Tokyo Tony was actually hit by a car.
Oh.
And she posted a video on IG. We'll go ahead and just play a quick little snapple. I said snapple. A little snippet of it.
Can't nothing stop me. Everything wants to stop me, so I got hit by a car. Nothing stop me.
Okay, mind you, she's sitting in the ER clearly with a neck brace on.
A full brace of neck.
A full face.
Red lip.
Lashes.
So it looks like, what's that? Is that Ruby Woo?
It definitely look like Ruby Woo.
Thick lashes.
And she done got hit by a car. So, I mean, thankfully she is alive.
Yeah.
But.
Bruh, like. This is a testament to hood black women. Like nothing
can stop you.
It will kill you.
Nothing.
Niggas will. But
I was just about to say now the one thing that will kill you is a nigga.
But you get hit by a car,
run over,
stabbed,
thrown into the air.
And you still hurt, and nothing will stop.
Break every bone in your body.
Nothing will
break
stop.
Every bone but your vocals.
Okay, and you know what? She still looks good. Okay?
I mean,
she looks like she has not been through any traumatic situations.
I mean, the neck brace is the only thing. If I didn't see the neck brace, I'd be like, what happened to her?
Why is Tokyo Tony couch sitting up like that? So. This is Eyewitness News Channel 5. You're live on the scene. Tokyo, who do you think hit you?
I'm just going to say one thing. And one thing only.
Okay, who was it?
That bitch China.
Not that bitch.
You know, it's my baby. I almost died giving birth to that motherfucker.
What if we told you that NBA, what's his name?
YBN Almighty J.
God, I knew niggas sounded like. What? Okay, back in character. What if we told you that he just took his driving test and failed?
I knew that nigga was young. I knew that nigga ain't had no license. And that nigga done came on my goddamn street and hit me. China sent him. China sent that nigga.
China was actually in the passenger seat.
I knew it.
Helping him
Fuck that bitch.
get his 400 hours. He was actually at 300
Hit me?
when the car saw them speeding off.
Fuck that bitch. Let me tell you something. China, I got one hell of a bill coming your way.
Okay.
Hello? 1-800, I just got hit. Yeah, this bitch China did it.
Amber. Amber, send me a message, please. Help. And I want to see my grandkids.
Amber, I DM'd you.
Okay. Amber probably was like, fuck. Like,
Oh my God. China, your mom again.
no, Amber probably cool. Like, Tokyo, like, you know, China don't fuck with you. Like, you're still my girl, okay? But you know, China doesn't fuck with you.
And China's
like,
my girl too.
And like, I can't really be seen talking to you. So like, yeah, get well soon. Probably send her some of them everlasting flowers.
Girl, shut up.
Bruh.
Tokyo had to send her message through Shade Room. China probably ain't even know her mama got hit until she saw those Shade Room.
Girl, she probably like looked at it and like,
Here she go.
she probably scrolled up.
Okay. What's them post? If you scroll past this, you don't love Jesus.
Okay.
China probably. If you scroll past this, you don't love Tokyo.
Okay. Scroll.
Scroll.
But what if she has Tokyo on mute though? Because like, if you have like somebody on, because didn't it? On one of somebody's like, was it Remy Ma? Like who has?
Oh yeah,
Nicki,
Remy has all like versions of Nicki Minaj. Or
Yeah,
something
on mute. So what if she
mute?
has Tokyo like on mute and like didn't even see shit?
Oh, that's fucked up, bro. And your mama sitting over there. Damn, bro. I mean, nothing should stop you from contacting your mama if she got hit by a car, bro.
Bro, if your mother's not a mama, that would stop you. Like, Tokyo is toxic as fuck.
The hell, all of them toxic.
I mean, yeah, but still, like,
Shit, Apple do not fall very far. Okay,
I mean,
Apple fell right next to the damn tree.
a few kilometers. No, that's kind of far, huh? Kilometers.
Hell, I don't shit. Don't get me started
Yeah, I'm not good with measurement or apparently
at all.
Geography. So we
Shit, y'all better if it ain't in inches, feet, or miles.
you know inches, huh?
I know
Bundles?
yards.
Huh?
Yards. 3 feet equals a yard.
Wait, does it?
Yes.
12 feet equals a yard.
No, it's definitely 3
12
feet.
inches equals a foot.
Yes, and 3 feet equals 1 yard.
Well, listen, bitch, I ain't measuring shit in my job.
I'm pretty sure we can Google it, but I think a yard is 3 feet.
A yard is how many foots is in a yard?
How many feet?
I typed in hoe. How
Whoa.
many feet?
How was that the first thing your fingers just...
Girl, these damn nails. Yeah, you're right. 3 feet is in a yard.
Yeah, that's about the
Good
only
job.
other measurement I remember.
You know, this sounds so fat, but I just know.
How many pints are in a cup?
No. No.
Cups are in a pint?
How many inches in a foot? Because
Oh, shit.
the foot long from Subway.
You know what?
That's
You know what? Do they really even be a foot long?
huh?
Do they really even be a foot
I
long?
don't think so. I know the 6 inches is half a foot.
Yeah.
I know. So all right.
Hey, at least you know something. It's okay.
Okay.
It's all right.
All right. What's next?
All right. So definitely prayers for Tokyo Tony.
Yeah. Get
Hope
well.
you get well and hope your neck is fine and
Your neck and your back.
all that. And,
Your
hopefully you
pussy
can
and your
get back
crack.
on track and get some help.
Did you even hear me?
What'd you say?
Your pussy and your crack.
Whoa.
Hey.
I have a feeling women like her, ain't nothing wrong with her pussy, okay? Her pussy just fine.
It's on go mode.
Huh.
I feel like
Brace it on.
I feel like Tokyo is the type of woman who will never be broke. And
Now she gonna have a hustle.
yeah, and she gonna tell you. I feel like Tokyo probably gave China this advice: as long as you got a pussy, you should never be broke.
Right. You make that money, don't let it make you.
I feel like that's sage advice, China. You know, while I was growing up, my stepmom told me, you know, keep your purse to yourself. And,
Right.
like when she started having sex, she used the analogy of Coke and Sprite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I ain't never been told to sell. I got to get what I want. But I feel like that's advice. You out here fucking these niggas for free. You need to be getting some money. You hustling backwards.
Niggas will pay for that shit.
Okay, and if a nigga can ask you to suck his dick, you can ask him for some bread.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of feel that one.
I mean, but I hope that's not advice you would give your daughter.
Oh, hell no.
If you gonna suck the nigga dick, at least make him can come off some bread. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like when you say shit like that, like, it ain't too far if you pimping your daughter.
What happened at Holiday Heart? Come here, baby.
He just want to talk to you.
He just want to talk to you.
He said you're so pretty. Girl, listen.
Head over there looking like a goddamn mop.
like a
hair everywhere.
He look like a makeup wipe after you get done.
For real.
He just want to talk to you.
Raggedy ass hair.
Holiday. Okay, since we're on Holiday Heart, let's just go there. Was Wanda's boyfriend gay? Because I felt like him and Holiday shared a moment.
They definitely did.
And like when he like, Holiday was like, "Oh, you happy? Is this a gun? Or you happy to see me?" He's like, "Nigga, it's a gun, nigga." I feel like they had a Suge and Celie moment.
Oh,
Color Purple,
right?
I mean, I felt the love there. Like maybe there was love.
Maybe
like
it wasn't attraction,
but they would never act on it, or he would never act on it. I don't know. I feel like they secret lovers.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah,
because there was like
they were playing video games together.
Yeah, there was like some affection there, but it wasn't necessarily like I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah, it was like. I may fuck you, and if I do, it's okay. But I'm not trying to fuck you.
I like how comfortable you make me feel.
Yeah,
type shit.
I'm not trying. Like you, my homie. You know, and that's how, is that?
Isn't that how niggas go from like playing Madden to fucking?
I feel like that's how they dyke homegirls end up pregnant.
For real. Like you my nigga, dog.
Okay.
You my nigga, and you got a pussy.
Bet. Best of both worlds. Bet. Girl, I mean, I just feel like, you know, some stuff is just like, you know, just it's a natural, like it ain't mean to happen. You know what I'm saying?
It just happened.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right.
Well,
how far are we straight? Get well soon, Tokyo. Is that what we're talking about, Tokyo?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
get well soon, Toke. And we're gonna go ahead and move on.
All right.
All right. 100 round.
Okay.
Tiana Taylor.
Petunia.
Junie.
Pluto.
Natural birth. All right, so you guys have probably seen this video, but there's a video surfacing all over the internet where Tiana was actually she was on tour with Jeremiah and Danny Lee.
Who's Danny Lee?
Danny Lee is a singer. I'm pretty sure you've heard her song.
Oh, Danny Lee's a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me see. Because she has a song that's like super popular that a lot of people, I don't think they really know is her.
So I didn't even know she was on tour. I thought it was just those two on tour.
Oh, yeah, no, Danny Lee's with them.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That is too soon.
You know this Aretha?
You and I lay above the sun.
You never heard this? Mm-hmm. She has another song called Lil Babe or Lil Baby. There's like a challenge to this song.
Oh, really?
My little baby, change your bass down.
Change your what?
I think Tame Your Bass Down.
Oh, no. Listen, if y'all want to be on some music, y'all need to make sure y'all follow Tan on her goddamn. Because look, most of my music selections, my grandma was in high school that I listened to still, so I can't recall. I actually like that though,
Bruh, I love that All I Know song, but her album off the chain. But okay, so Danny Lee was opening up for Tiana, and then Tiana was. Apparently, there's a discrepancy about Tiana whether or not she was actually opening up for Jeremiah.
And to be honest, I thought she was.
I thought she was too. So the video that surfaced first was the video of Tiana dancing, and I mean, she's in the moment. Mm-hmm. She's having a Beyonce moment.
Okay.
Wig.
No,
left.
that's not a Beyonce. Beyonce would never.
Well, that's true. Cause Beyonce be up there doing goddamn flips and everything else.
Would never.
Wig to the left, wig to the right, wig to the front. no wig to the back.
Bobblehead. Bobblehead.
Wig can't clean the fuck off.
But you know what? And this is something we had like a little spat about because you was like, you didn't really too much care for that.
I didn't. Like, I was just like, I mean, I didn't expect her to like go running off the stage either, but there's something about Tiana that
Really get under your skin?
I like Tiana, but there's something there that's just like a little bit too extra for me.
I love Tiana simply because I love her attitude. I feel like she ain't finna take no shit. And I feel like Tiana's a true performer because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Tiana's a true performer in all sense because she performed at, I don't remember what it was, but she danced with that broken foot.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? The faded. Like, I just feel like Tiana is an overall performer.
Yeah, but then another part of me is like, that wig should have never came off.
She was moving. She said it wasn't secured, but the bag was secured, okay? And like I feel her. Like, because she didn't change. But people do that all the time. Did you see that? Oh, dang, you probably didn't. It was a video of the girl stepping and her wig was off.
No.
And she kept going. Did I tell you about the time I was stepping?
And your wig came off?
No, my wig didn't come off.
Your ponytail?
Bitch, let me finish. My uniform was unzipped in the front.
Whole ass out.
In the front.
Oh, my
Bitch,
bad.
ain't got no ass in the front. I mean, it looked like an ass, but
Girl, shut up.
my whole front came unzipped. Actually, it didn't come. Okay. Story time. So, everyone wanted these halter top pinstripe uniforms. And my fat ass couldn't fit it. So, my dad had the idea of getting one sewn for me.
Mm-hmm. Bruh, not the seam done came loose.
It didn't come loose, but it wasn't secure and it popped open. So the zipper was still up and the thing popped open. And like my whole front was out while we were stepping and I was just like, I can't
See your belly button.
fuck out of here. So I stepped for a majority of the time and then like when we had a transition, I just didn't come back on. And I tried to get back on the next time, and it did the same thing again. I was like, fuck.
Now, why the hell y'all couldn't just go out there and wear T-shirt and jeans like normal people?
Because we took step very serious back then, okay? We had to...
Serious enough that you were busting out of your pants.
You know, that's the time, too. They wanted to institute like a... One of the girls said something sick, like, I think that we should have like a weight restriction. I'm like,
girl,
bitch, first of all.
No, you have a foot restriction, bitch. That's the only way you can't step.
What?
If you ain't got no feet.
First of all, I was one of True Soldier's hardest motherfucking steppers.
Come on.
In the goddamn century of stepping at that damn
Talk
school.
that talk.
Okay, I was captain.
Come on. Let them know who
First
you were.
of all, when we didn't know what we were doing, I was president.
Okay, first.
Huh. Then I was captain when we finally got some act right about ourselves.
Okay, let's go, Captain P.
And I was like one of the hardest steppers out, but I mean,
get your motherfucking step on.
And that's when I had to slap a nigga too. That's it.
Slap a nigga.
We didn't went out down the rabbit hole. But the boy called me a bitch, and I went up there and slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah, you tell a nigga you better give me some RESPECT.
Is that I smell the name of the episode. True Soldiers, Step Days.
Get your step on. Yeah. Everybody get your motherfucking step on. Hey.
Okay.
But yeah, so when I saw the video of Tiana, just bringing it back full circle. Okay. I was like, okay, Tiana, I mean, that's cool or whatever, but I guess. So it didn't stop there. So Tiana actually decided to start tweeting in regards to her tour with Jeremiah. I think she only did a couple days, if I'm not mistaken.
The tour didn't last long. And I remember you sent me like the thing of it. I'm like, bitch, I want to go see Jeremiah. Like, Tiana's going to be there. I was like, oh.
I was like, I wouldn't mind seeing Tiana perform.
I don't want to see Jeremiah. And I don't really care too much who's performing. Like, if I go, I would go see her and I'd probably leave.
Now, don't get me wrong. Jeremiah is kind of dope, bro.
Bro, I'm not.
What's that one song he had?
Ooey.
Early in... Ooey?
Was it Ooey?
Ooey.
Oh.
It's definitely Ooey. I remember my little sister was like, I love that song, Ooey. I was like, girl, not once in that song did you hear that nigga say Ooey.
What is...
I forgot how the damn song went. Wow. No, his jam was early in the mornings when I think about you.
I mean, that's him.
I hit you like what you say.
Don't he have a child that he not taking care of though?
Yes, he definitely does with Ryan from Black Henry's baby mama, Rachel.
Well, yeah, fuck Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Shit.
Okay, so Tiana, these are her tweets. Tiana's kind of aggressive.
Very aggressive.
I've been extremely mistreated on this tour. So on that note, I will no longer continue to stay on the hashtag later that night tour.
Wait, while we reading this, like Tiana reading with her finger and every word. Like, I feel like Tiana can enunciate. Try that again. Well, you don't have to try the whole thing again, but just...
I've been extremely mistreated on this tour.
Okay.
So on that note, I will no longer continue to stay on the later that night tour. See, it's hard. I'm reading it like she read with her fingers because she don't use no punctuation.
There's no punctuation.
There's no breaks in here.
Oh, so it's a run on.
It's a goddamn
run it. It's a Chris Brown.
It's a run it sentence. Because if I do, I'm gonna end up knocking this nigga out.
And I feel like
she's serious.
It hurt.
Yeah, she's serious. I'm sorry to all those who has already purchased. Look at this. Has already purchased. Purchased tickets to see me. I will make sure everyone gets refunded. Then she says, at Jeremiah, lazy, sneaky, jealous, conniving, selfish, lame ass nigga. Don't ever try to play me, Petunia. They come to see me, then 80% of the room leave after my set. Work my ass off every city, every night. You've done nothing this whole tour but act like a diva in your princess chair. So somebody posted, Jeremiah always in some drama queen type shit. Who he think he is? Mike Jack or something? LMAO. Tiana retweeted and said, he really do think he is Mike Jack.
Michael Jackson, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be my guess.
Okay.
So then Tiana actually went live, where everybody goes live to tell everything.
Tell the story.
And this is what she said on her Instagram live.
Okay.
Didn't make sure it was water on my stage before I walked on them. My sound up, my lights up. You got mad and changed your set 6 times. You took the video man, had him my videos to make sure your videos were straight because your lazy ass want to sit in that chair all day talking about singing your songs or whispering your songs, bitch. Don't ever try me. And the part that's pissing me off even more is because we had a whole talk in New York. We was cool. Everybody was talking. So for us to get to Boston, the part that pissed me off the most is we get to Boston and this gonna go out on her set talking about shout out to Tiana Taylor for opening up for me. We just had a whole conversation about equal rights. Now you playing with me. 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 And now I want to fight. You feel what I'm saying? Because now you doing it on purpose, my nigga. And you ain't about to sit here and tell me that it wasn't shade. Past you that you...
Wow.
I believe her when she said, now I want to fight.
Oh, I definitely believe her. Shit.
She's like, shit, what's up?
I believe her when she said Boston.
Okay.
Equal rights.
Literally.
Wow.
Then
aggression.
Jeremiah being petty. He posted Lil Duval's little video. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas, living my best life.
I feel like he said the wrong thing. Iman gonna be wherever he is.
Nigga, Iman already responded to him.
Oh, what did he say?
Iman responded and said, if this is a threat, you send it my way, at Jeremiah.
Ooh.
Tiana commented on Jeremiah's post and said, and you know you don't want no smoke, nigga. Princess.
I feel like, I don't know who I'd be more afraid of, Tiana or Iman.
Tiana.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Iman be like, he seemed like,
Iman seemed like gentle giant type. Like, it's going to take a whole lot for him to get upset.
Tiana seemed like she ain't going to stop until she see blood and she'll know if it's hers or yours.
She'll going to keep going.
Tiana, wait, they bleeding. You killed him.
He dead.
He dead, Tiana. That's what enough fights. You let him loose. Turn him loose. Turn him loose, Tiana. Turn him loose.
Let him go.
He down. He passed out. I don't give a fuck. And then kick him in the head again. Boy down there sees and Tiana says, I don't give a fuck ass nigga, pussy ass nigga.
Princess.
Precious pussy. Kick him in the nuts again.
Shut up. Now he dead and gonna kick him in the head one more time.
Girl.
Just to make sure.
God, that's one of them savages. You be in having a seizure. Now I don't give a fuck.
Bruh.
Seizure having ass nigga. fuck boy seizure.
Let him go.
Turn him loose. Turn him loose.
Bruh.
Turn him loose is one word too.
Turn him loose.
Turn him loose. Wow.
Bruh, honestly and truthfully, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of poster or something goes up that the whole goddamn tour has been canceled.
I think they might try to find somebody.
Who was Jeremiah on tour a few years ago? And they had an issue. I think it was
Tory Lanez?
Yeah, I think it was Party Next Door. And they had an issue, and then Party hopped off the tour, and then the tour ended up getting canceled.
Well, I don't feel like he could carry the whole tour by himself. Because, like, what does he have a new project out?
Oh, wait. Jeremiah did drop was it an EP? It was like 6 songs, maybe?
But it wasn't, like, recent, was it?
It was probably May.
What's that one song? It actually kind of jammed, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know what
It may have been in May that he dropped it. Let me see. Ooh, he got a song with Ty Dolla $ign. Hold on, let me. Oh yeah. If it's gonna play.
How you spell Jeremiah?
Jeremih.
Oh, that's ooey. Okay, I like the song Dangerous, though. I ain't even gonna lie. You know the song with Meek Mills?
Was that on Meek's like new project?
Yeah. About eating pussy.
Oh yeah. I do remember that. I'm trying to find. Oh, here goes. Oh, I heard this song. Yeah.
I actually kind of like that song too.
But honestly and truthfully, Jeremiah definitely does have some hits. I'm not gonna hate.
He has some bops. I forgot birthday sex.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't fuck with a nigga who don't take care of his kids.
I mean, I definitely. Yes, the Chocolate Box EP. Yes, this is it.
Okay.
Yeah, he brought it out just a few months ago, but it's only 4 songs, so
okay.
That can only do so much for you.
He can't sing. He going to close up with birthday sex.
Girl,
they close up with their most popular song, right?
Okay. It's your birthday, so you know I wonder.
He probably gonna come out to whose birthday is it? Is that birthday going
We got any birthdays tonight?
Okay. It's your birthday and I know you want to ride me. And then we with ooey.
Bitch, if you don't start saying we,
That's just how I look, my nigga.
and not no ooey, child.
Well,
But I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole goddamn tour got canceled
it sounds like it's falling apart now.
and just got started.
Well, yeah, it just got started.
Can you imagine being like one of the roadies and you're like, fuck,
God damn it.
I just left my whole damn corporate job to go on tour for the next 6 months.
Jeremiah told me to trust him. He said he had a vision and a plan. And we met in New York and they told me to see the vision and the plan. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go. I said, fuck you, Phil. I quit. I quit my job. I pissed in my cubicle and I came here.
Not pissed in the cubicle.
And now, I don't think we went out the first 2 nights were okay. They told me to put water on the stage before Tiana came out. I did that. Okay. She still killed it. Okay.
Wig came off.
Okay. I changed to bonding glue to Elmer's glue. When it came off, she didn't stop. Okay. She's unstoppable. Jeremiah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Now look, everybody finna go home.
Okay, to sabotage.
Early.
Wow. What was that movie with they tried to sabotage the beauty queen? They put the marbles on stage?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember what it's called either, but.
Bruh. I mean, if Tiana's being disrespected and shit like that, like, I don't blame her for being like, you know what, look.
Fuck all this.
What did Chris Mama say on Everybody Hates Chris? I don't need this.
I don't need this job.
My man got 2 jobs.
Okay. And you know what? I feel like also, like, I felt Tiana, like, before I'm going to put my hands on you, so look, before I do,
Let me leave.
because Tiana about that life.
Girl, the next thing you know, in Shade Room, there's a fight broke out in
In the elevator. We caught it.
a fight broke out
And Jeremiah
backstage at their concert in St. Louis.
And Jeremiah was on the ground having a seizure. John kicked him in the head twice.
And someone yelled, "He's dead!"
And then stomped his nuts. And said, "Told y'all niggas."
Petunia.
Petunia is at the building. Come on, Junie. And Junie probably bite his ear or some shit.
Junie.
Twist his nipples.
What the
Junie,
fuck?
you need to take his titty twister.
You Indian bird?
Indian bird. I like you.
Be like, man, we finna fuck this nigga up.
Junie gave him a wet willy.
Nah, Junie probably spit on him.
Don't you ever just bit my mama,
Bitch.
pussy?
Okay.
Pussy.
Girl.
What's pussy?
Bruh.
Bruh, I can't stand you. Nothing sexist. He's going again.
Indian bird. For real. She probably was like, you know what, let me just go ahead, let me diffuse this situation before it even gets
Not
started.
confused, but let me just remove myself.
I'm telling you. It be like that sometimes too.
I feel like Jeremiah know better than respond, because I just feel like she'll pull up.
But that ain't going back and forth with you bitches. That's kind
That's
of...
not a response, though, because he ain't saying nothing. He just being petty.
Yeah, he's just being petty.
Like, I feel
Nigga
like...
too scared to add anybody. And Tiana added him.
Okay, but
hashtag his tour.
If it ain't directed, it ain't respect.
Hmm.
That's how I feel like Tiana. Like, okay, well, much success, much success
Much sex to you?
to you, Petunia, and I hope you find her replacement, Jeremiah, because
You gonna need it.
No way.
He's definitely gonna need it.
Very much so. Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and go on over to the biggest fucking shit
Show.
storm debacle this week.
Wow. Okay. It's a lot to unpack with this,
A whole lot. So I hope y'all really got your headphones and shit ready.
and I'm gonna try to stay focused.
Okay.
On topic at hand.
All right, I got so many goddamn screenshots. I don't even know where the fuck to start. Okay. 100 rounds, Nicki Minaj.
Roman.
Ganja burn.
Barbie dreams.
Queen.
Okay.
All right, so Nicki Minaj released her album last week titled Queen, which surprisingly wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
So, you know, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead.
On the Williams chicken scale, what do you get?
Not on the Williams
On
chicken
the Williams
scale.
chicken scale, what do you get?
Well, considering I don't eat Williams.
Bitch, you know, okay, on a Big Mama's pork chop basket, what do you give it?
Ooh, I give it...
And you know, it comes with 2 pork chops,
Yeah.
fries, bread, and a pickle, and pickles.
I would probably give it 2 fried pork chops,
2 whole ones?
bread,
Okay, oh, that's almost the whole damn meal.
but no pickles.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's missing one thing.
Okay.
So, you know, I said I was going to go ahead and give the album a fair shot, and I listened to it, and I was actually surprised. I was like, okay, Nicki. Because Nicki knew she had to come with it, or she was going to have to go the fuck home. Nicki knew she had to come with it. So it did give me a little bit of the beam me up Scotty.
Yeah.
The old Nicki.
Nicki the hospital.
Yeah. It was nice. It was refreshing.
I definitely agree. I can't not wrong. Okay.
Right.
I was hoping she'd pull it off, and she did.
She did.
I don't feel like it was the caliber of rhyming that she could do.
I agree.
I feel like about maybe 8 of those songs could have been taken off. It was a very long.
Yeah.
It was a very long.
I
project.
really didn't care for the one with Eminem.
I didn't either.
I don't know why. I was just like, eh.
The whole husband and wife thing, I'm like.
Yeah. I liked the one with The
Saturday.
Weeknd. I thought that one was good.
There was a form. Perfect form or something like that. Something about sucking dick in the right way.
Yeah. So it was decent. I don't know what the replay value is on it. Like, I don't know if it's something that I will, like, listen to.
Would you go to a Nicki concert?
Considering I've already been to one Nicki concert and it was boring,
Oh, it was?
probably not.
Was that the one that I didn't attend? Because I
Yeah.
wanted to go get my child.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was it was Nicki and like Meek was on tour with her too.
Oh, no.
And they were on
Drake.
stage and they started kissing. Yeah, me and my sisters went to it.
Okay.
But yeah, and Nicki was kind of boring. So I was just like, okay. So yeah, considering I've already seen her, probably not.
Okay.
But I know she's supposed to be going on tour with Future.
Oh.
So
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
So, you know, whatever. And I didn't really care for the song that had Future on it either on the album. But it was decent. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long I'll
Was it
listen.
Sir or something like that?
Yeah. I don't know how long I'll listen. But,
It was a couple bops, okay? I'll just give it that. And, you know, a couple of IG quotables.
right.
Barbie Dreams is probably definitely one of my favorites. Or, when I first heard, okay, so Ganja Burn, when I first heard that, I was like, oh, damn, that's kind of hard. Like,
Yeah, I like Ganja Burn.
that was kind of...
I got tired of all the Cardi, like, shots.
What? She said about Cardi.
It was just like her talking about, like, yeah, I write my own raps. And all of that. And I was just like, ugh, like, Nicki.
There was a couple times I thought she actually said Cardi.
I don't think I ever remember hearing her say her name.
Not
But
in certain songs. There was a couple times I felt like I heard Cardi, but I don't think I know I didn't. But I'm just like, okay.
yeah.
I mean, but she could have been talking to a number of people though. She could have been talking to Remy because you know they said Pat wrote the first one, Sheether. So
Right.
I don't know.
So, okay. So then, after Nicki's album came out, we started seeing what started the whole thing was these tweets where Nicki was actually talking about DJ Self. So y'all may remember DJ Self. DJ Self was on Love and Hip Hop whenever they introduced Cardi to everybody on Love and Hip Hop.
That's where I found out who Self was.
Right. And he's a DJ out of New York. He's on Power 105. So Self was working with Cardi. And if you remember on Love and Hip Hop, he wasn't giving Cardi like the time of day.
Yeah, no play.
None whatsoever. So Cardi was like, shit, you underestimate me. That's fine. I'm finna go somewhere else. I'm finna show them what this talent do. So, Nicki actually started posting, he's mad because I refused to give him a drop or a hug. He was just up there dissing the bitch, thinking that would make me fuck him. LMAO. Joke's on you once again, dummy. Passed on your meal ticket. Now you get crumbs from her table. You're a reality TV hoe. You used to be a respected DJ. Where my hug, face ass nigga? Dissing another female rapper won't make me like you. You hold no weight in the city. Nigga, look at your roster. I did Clue Show, and he was up there looking like a sad kid. Asking for a drop, trying to get a hug. I won't give you a drop. You're not a DJ, ho. Why you wait till I leave? I got some hungry niggas with me, bitch. I'll be back tomorrow. So apparently what happened was Nicki went up there, she did the show with DJ Clue. Once the show was over, DJ Clue asked for Nicki to do a drop for DJ Self. She said no. So DJ Self got mad and started talking shit about Nicki's album.
But to who or on what?
I don't know if he was on his show and said something. I really don't know where all this stuff came from.
Okay.
But, so Nicki continued, you was just dissing her, LOL. You will remain bitter and broke, looking for scraps at VH1. You love my album and just said how it's the best thing ever. You hoes way too emotional. I'm glad I ain't give your ass no drop and no hug. Say it to a real nigga face, ho.
But you didn't do the same thing.
So,
it's too much.
So DJ Self actually responded and said, well, there you have it. I never asked for a hug or a drop. Truth is, I said hi. She said hi back. She never had an issue with me. We only speak when she has a project dropping. So by that, I know what our relationship is. Nicki retweeted and said, suck my dick, you lying asshole. I'm going to talk about it on Queen Radio Thursday. And that's her radio show that's on Beats One.
So she has an actual radio show. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I was a little confused with the whole DJ Self, and then I saw something about like where DJ Self was like, you're trying to use me.
But
But I'm like, DJ Self, I don't know if you're the right person that
to
Nikki.
use,
Yeah.
like, that doesn't. Trajectory wise, it doesn't make sense.
Not trajectory
It
wise.
doesn't make sense. It was very confusing. I was like, where did that come from?
I was confused too, and I was like, am I confused because I'm not in New York?
Because we're not listening to Power 105? Like, is that what it is?
Like, am I confused because I'm not listening to like a late night show?
Did we miss
Something?
a segment or something?
Did I miss something pertinent?
It was very confusing. Like, it's just like she's out of nowhere, and just like
It was
okay,
wild.
Okay, let's continue because we got a ways to go.
We definitely do. So the next morning after the tweets between Nikki and DJ Self, they were talking about it on Breakfast Club. DJ Envy hopped on there and said that he will no longer play Nicki Minaj's music. He's standing behind DJ Self.
Okay.
So it got reported, of course, on the Shade Room that Envy was what his stance was on everything. Somebody commented and tagged Erica Mena.
Oh Lord, look what you've done, Nikki.
So you may remember Erica Mena. She was actually having an affair with DJ Envy. So they tagged Erica Mena.
And he almost killed himself.
He definitely almost killed
leave him.
Right. So they tagged Erica Mena and told her, Erica, go ahead and fuck this nigga life up.
Ooh.
Erica responded and said, his wife would be hurt if she knew that he still thinks about me.
What does that mean?
I'm like, are you trying to hint at like
Y'all still talk?
y'all still talk? Y'all still fuck with each other? Like, because that was definitely like 6 years ago.
Was it really? That wasn't that long ago.
It was a very long time ago, bro.
No, it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't no 6 years.
Erica Mena and DJ Envy, I give it at least 5.
Oh, I don't give it that many, but maybe.
I think it's probably been about 6 years.
Okay.
So she's got to commenting about whoop-de-woo, yada yada yada, and I saw another comment where she posted and was like, DJ Envy's wife should be like thankful for me because before
2013.
Yeah, 5 years ago. She's like, before, the situation that Envy and I had, nobody even knew who Gia was. And I'm the one that like brought her out of the closet, so she should be thankful. So Gia posted.
Whoa.
Because Gia and DJ Envy and their whole family, they're out on like vacation right now for one of their many kids' birthdays. And they all, when they go on vacation, all them niggas wear matching outfits. She posted a pic of her and Envy chilling beachside and said #unbothered.
Which means you're very bothered.
Which really, all I saw when I looked at the picture was #this is my cheater.
Okay.
This is my lion ass nigga.
This is my safari.
Okay. This is my nigga.
This is my monkey ass. Clown ass, dog ass nigga.
This mine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that nigga cheated in.
Okay.
He my cheater.
He my cheater.
He my lion.
Arr.
Arr.
Got a very strong Cheeto line.
Hell no.
Arr.
So,
Bruh.
it keeps going.
I didn't. Whoa.
So let's just unpack.
Okay.
So, we're confused about the shit with DJ Self. Everybody's like, nigga, what the fuck?
Where
the fuck?
Who the fuck?
Like,
Why the fuck?
What happened here?
Okay.
So we're confused about that. And then now, DJ Envy is trying to get all the DJs to go on strike against Nicki Minaj.
But Angie ain't having no parts of this.
Oh, but I think Nicki Minaj refused to go up to...
Power 105?
Yeah, she refuses to go up there with Charlamagne.
Well, I kind of figured that.
Yeah, because I was like, why is she over there with Flex doing an interview?
But didn't her and Flex have it out at one time?
That sounds vaguely familiar.
I mean, I thought they had some beef not long ago.
That sounds vaguely familiar now that I think about it.
Because...
But she really done with Charlamagne and them.
Because he called him fake or whatever.
Yeah, and Charlamagne said that she was like the most... What did he say about... She had the worst year last year? It was something he said on his little special that he did with Joe Budden.
I think it was like because she had done interviews and she's like, we're friends. And I think the thing is, Charlamagne, like, even though y'all friends, he gonna tell you if your shit wet.
Even if y'all are friends, like, you already know what his job is.
That's true. But, like, more so, I feel like Nikki does not want people to be real with her.
She doesn't.
Like, if you...
She wants everything to be sugar-coated.
Suck my dick. Arr. Then dragon, suck my dick. I feel like you can't tell her shit about shit.
You can't. She gonna have a problem with
They
it.
did have a beef, okay. Because I was like, they had a beef at one time, and I thought it was...
I guess she's like, my most recent beef is with Charlamagne.
Okay.
So Flex, here go this interview.
I got to do an interview in New York somewhere. So
Right.
Who I'm beefing with, Liz?
So, you guys have probably seen or heard it by now, but here is Nicki Minaj's interview, a snippet of it.
Came with me to Atlanta. I came to New York to get my clothes. He asked me to take him with me. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you?
Oh, this isn't the first part. Here, first part. Sorry, guys.
Fucked up that everybody on the inside of the industry knows that I write my lyrics and knows that I put so much weight on women writing. And then for one person to do something like this to me out of sheer weakness and passive aggression and just hatefulness and vindictiveness, because you got caught shitting on a person that was taking care of you for years and years, because you got caught shitting on a person who was taking care of you while you were paying for prostitutes and doing all types and stealing their credit cards and doing all types of dumbass shit. Hold up. Hold the fuck 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 up. No.
What is Safari? Why?
Why? And I was like...
Safari has been over there with his coconut, loving hip-hop hopping self, just
trying to make a way.
Positive and getting robbed and being vulnerable and showing emotions and
You would not say getting robbed and being vulnerable.
I'm just saying, like, the nigga ain't really mentioned you. I don't understand why even bring all this shit up. Like,
it's very...
What I gotta do, I'm still in love.
Honestly, that's my first mind, too.
Like,
here goes another snippet from the interview.
Asked me to take him with me to Atlanta. I came to New York to get my clothes. He asked me to take him with me. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? He had a job in Atlanta for one day. He came back home and said he doesn't want to do that job. I said, don't worry. I had $1,000 in my bank account. I said, don't worry. I'll figure out a way to get our rent paid.
Deals for everything.
Before everything. We had no couch. We had no bed. Our mattress was on the carpet. Instead of going out there and working, he decided he didn't want to work. And I said, it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll book a show. I know.
Love.
Yeah.
Love. This is love involved.
So if anything, he should just be thanking God that he now has an opportunity to make money and to make a way for himself. You wouldn't have had this opportunity had I not pushed my pen. He told me to stop trying to pursue rap. He told me that I was living in a fantasy world and it would never happen. Him, his mother, and his sister called me a lazy bitch because I was pursuing my rap. He asked me to take him.
whoa. Wow.
So Nicki's just... But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of related to Nicki on a certain level because that is definitely a Sagittarius for you. A Sagittarius is gonna be quiet. A Sagittarius ain't gonna say shit. But then once we reach that point, it don't take much. And you be like, okay, you know what? Let me tell you.
Okay, about yourself.
In 1993,
At 7:15.
this is what you did, bitch, nigga.
Okay, and I didn't say nothing. I was cool.
And 6 months later, you decided to do the shit again, hoe ass
You
nigga.
think I didn't know?
And now, nigga, here we are.
Wow.
That's definitely a Sagittarius. So I felt her on that level, but then another part of me was like, you and Safari have been broken up for like 4 or 5 years by
I've
now.
had 2 relationships since then. 2 very public relationships.
Yeah,
Right?
like,
Yeah.
well, the Nas thing was never really confirmed, but yeah, I'm like, Nicki, so like, where is all of this coming from?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you saw earlier in the week, Safari had posted.
Oh, it was Shiggy?
Was it Shiggy that posted it?
And he was like looking at Nikki's IG.
No. It was whenever all these people were tweeting Safari, telling him to go listen to, I think it was Barbie Dreams. And he was like, I just listened to Barbie Dreams and now I'm in tears. Thanks, guys. I'm emotional.
No, it wasn't that song. It was the...
what song was it?
Wrong or something. Or
oh,
the
yeah.
song or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if it's about me or not.
Yeah, it was... Yeah. So
is that where that stems from?
I don't know if that's what kind of got things started. Because that was definitely a few days before this whole debacle.
I feel like Nikki saying that give all these other bum-ass niggas pipe dreams. Because like, look, Safari didn't believe in Nikki, but look where she at. But the thing is, Nikki has something to offer. Nikki definitely spit bars. But that kind of bothers me too. Like, they call me a lazy bitch. Were you being lazy?
Nah.
You don't think so?
No.
Niggas like, I'm not working. She worked at not Waffle House, Red Lobster, and fucked up the biscuits. She's like, fuck this shit. I'm not going back to work ever again. And she went in there, got her pen and paper.
If anything, the lazy bitch might have been Safari.
I'm saying she's staying at Safari's mama house. She ain't cooking, she ain't cleaning.
Girl,
I'm writing my raps.
I'm like, and then y'all are like on the floor with a mattress on the floor. Like, I don't want to be in that kind of love.
Let's struggle. I'm not gonna pretend like I ain't ever dealt with that.
I don't want to be in that kind of love.
I mean, no one does. You do when you're young and stupid, though. Like, nobody says, "Look, I want to be in love." That's like them dumbass memes. Like, I don't care if we sleep on the mattress as long as I have you. No, fuck that. I care about a lot of shit now, especially being on a stupid ass shit.
So I don't know, like, and what was always so strange to me about Nikki and Safari was that they were so private about their relationship, but then so public about them breaking up. Like, for the longest, everybody thought that Safari was Nikki's hype man.
They weren't really public about the breakup, though.
What?
I mean, she was very public and vocal about her relationship with Meek.
But even, like, all the stuff that Safari started, when Safari went on a whole goddamn press run after they broke up.
Oh, well.
And, like,
I forgot about all that. You're right.
Yeah, like, Nikki, So, Nikki went ahead after the interview. She posted on Twitter. She said, "You stole my card and told me you thought it was an account with free money that I didn't know about."
What?
Nigga, where do I get a free money card?
Okay, I need one of them.
Let me know.
I have about 6 of them.
Let me know.
Free money card?
Honestly and truthfully, just give me one. I'll be straight. I ain't gonna be greedy.
No, I'm gonna be greedy.
On God. God will strike you down and more for lying. Ha. Stop paying. You packed and left. On Jesus, you came to my house. Oh, stop saying, I'm sorry. Oh. Stop saying you packed and left. On Jesus, you came to my house crying, begging to go with me to Europe to the EMAs. I said, no, dummy. That's definitely some sad shit.
No, dummy.
Shut your stupid ass up.
Once you're done.
So, Safari says, "You hold on to everything. Your problem is with DJ Self is because me and him are so cool and nothing else. You have a problem with Mona Scott because she put me on the show. Let all that ish go. And now I stole your card, the one you gave me the pin for and had me doing ish with. We know each other inside out." When I saw that, I said, damn. A nigga tell you some shit like that.
No, nigga, you sleep on a mattress on the floor with a nigga, you know you inside and out. Like, come on now, you do. Shit.
Everything was there for us. I didn't use your card for prostitutes. You see that nigga ain't deny sleeping with prostitutes.
He didn't say he didn't, though.
We both didn't trust each other. You did shit, I did shit. You said you were messing with Meek a few years before y'all got together, and I'm not mad at that. Towards the end, it got toxic, and I just packed up and left. I did things out of spite, and so did you. I don't wish you bad, and I don't want us back together, just like I'm sure you don't. You see how he threw that out there? Like, I don't want us together. You sure you don't want us together? Okay.
Maybe.
I don't need you. You don't need me. But we will always be linked in the public no matter what. Remember the night you cut me and I almost died? The police and ambulance had to take me out of the crib on a stretcher.
Cancer?
I think he is.
Shit. Seems like it. Shit.
They had to take me out of the crib on a stretcher. And I had to lie and tell them I was trying to kill myself so they wouldn't take you to jail. When things like that start happening more than once, it's time to dip.
low key, I feel like that might have happened in Dallas. Remember that?
Oh, their little
There was
situation.
a Magnolia and there's a conversation.
But that situation was supposed to be that he had hit her. But they definitely did cancel that show that night.
But she had said that they had I don't know, that she did it with her bag or something. It was the bag. I don't know. That was the lie.
Yeah. I mean,
can we just say this? This is not the first time we've heard of Nicki being violent.
it's really not.
And she hit niggas.
Yeah.
His birthday is the 4th of July.
Yeah.
What is he?
I don't understand being with somebody for like 13 years
What's
and then
your mom?
my mom's a Cancer.
Okay. That's okay.
And being with somebody for that amount of time and then getting on the internet and being like,
Airing their whole business.
let me tell you, okay, that nigga like prostitutes.
Okay.
He stole my free money card.
My rush card.
Which nigga, what the fuck? What kind of free money card? And she said that nigga really said that shit.
Free money card. You know what? That's probably the card Birdman gave when he first came out. Like, give it up, you need to get on here.
Nah, that's probably the card that got all of Lil Wayne's funds on it.
Oh, the one that's missing? Weezy F, baby. That's where your money went. You need to hit a Safari.
The prostitutes got it.
Girl, the coconut grove in Jamaica that he gets those fresh
Girl.
oils from, got it. I'm just like, wow. Like, this is a lot. How can I like, sometimes I be wanting to write petty stuff on Facebook about my exes and stuff, but I'm just like, you know what? I can't.
Right.
I can't imagine me putting a nigga I loved or fucked or anything like that on blast. Because, like, that's too much. Especially, I feel like he has a lot of dirt on her.
I feel like he has a lot of dirt, too.
And he's just, like, being very reserved and, like, holding back and stuff like that. But I feel like he could have the big guns out if he chose to.
I completely agree with you.
And I feel like he probably, being a Cancer, I feel like he probably had receipts and everything. He's like, you know what? I'm zenning myself and I'm just going to let it go.
Right. So I was just like, I just think it's very unfortunate to be sitting there and just, like, posting all of this stuff, like all of this business, and you talking about she like cut you, and I don't know. Mm-hmm. So another tweet from Safari was, unless I really cared, still, I could not let the mention of someone's name get me that riled up. That looks like someone who either still cares or just holding on to a lot of hate towards someone.
Who said that?
Safari.
Oh, okay.
How many times have I said I never wrote your raps? Nobody even talks about that anymore. Yeah. And so he says, and you know what? I still don't have no hate for you because I'm happy in my own mind now. Enjoy your album dropping and stop letting these people see you sweat. This ain't you. You too big to act the way you be acting. No one on your level acts like that. Period. Nicki Minaj said, Sharika and I had a bet that as soon as you knew Meek was about to come home, you would crawl back, and you did. Came to my house crying. Joyce was there. My whole glam was there. Left who? You getting aired out on Queen Radio 2 on Thursday. Apologize and shut the fuck up.
Nicki said that?
Yes.
To who?
To Safari.
Whoa. Saying he's getting aired out?
Yes. So clearly everybody, by the time this episode drops, hopefully you've listened to Queen Radio on Beats One.
I mean, if not, I feel like we're going to get... What time does it come on?
We need to look up the details on goddamn Queen Radio.
I feel like maybe it's drum support for Queen Radio. Maybe this is all a publicity stunt to listen to Queen Radio.
I don't know. This is one hell of a publicity stunt if it is. So Safari says, so what if at DJ Envy and DJ Self support me? They support you too. I've been places and they play your music all the time. Stop letting your hate for me reflect on how you treat others. You hate me, I love you, and I want you good, but I don't like you looking like you're losing it. Safari is over there hitting her with some...
Where it hurts, with the truth, shit. Because she over there spiraling.
That's what she's doing.
She's spiraling out of control. Like, what are you doing?
Like, Nikki, you've literally been quiet, and I understand being fed up, but girl, if you don't go create a goddamn group chat
Girl, okay, go to Talkspace.com.
And talk to somebody.
Do something.
And go talk to somebody.
Let that hurt go.
Like, go talk to some homegirls that are like, yeah, you know what, Safari is a fuck nigga.
Yeah, like.
Like, go talk to somebody who's gonna give you them kind of encouraging words. Not people that's gonna screenshot your shit and put it on the shade room.
Facts.
Like, what?
Because that's all they're doing.
That is all that they're doing. So I was just like, then it got pettier.
Wait, it's more. I didn't see none of this shit, honestly.
Are you serious?
No.
Nicki Minaj says, I should have never paid for that goddamn hairline. It fell back out because God don't like ugly.
What?
You used me, but God had other plans. Tiger shit ain't fall back out. Now what the hell Tiger do to you, Nicki? Oh, why did you have to go? Y'all went to the same doctor. Yours fell out because God don't like ugly. And then there's this picture that got posted of Safari's hair.
Wait! Let me see this shit. Bro!
Do you see that nigga hairline? Now remember that one episode of Love and Hip Hop where everybody was talking about how he had all that damn Beijing in his hair?
Bruh.
Safari hairline out of there.
And this makes me look at him totally different.
Don't you remember that Safari was always wearing hats whenever him and Nicki were together?
Yes. Wow.
And Charlamagne actually texted Safari and was like, say, bro, why you ain't tell me about the damn hairline? You know, the hairline surgery, the implant and shit.
Because Charlamagne bald now.
And Charlamagne's always talked about how he ain't got no edges.
Not no edges.
Safari responded and was like, say, bro, they do it in L.A. It's $12,000.
And Nicki paid it. Wow, bruh, I did not see that shit. Where have I been?
Bruh, I don't know how you missed all of this,
Bruh, I've not, because I seen them posting Tiger, and I'm like, why are they posting Tiger? Well, at first I thought it was Shiggy and Tiger. I was like, why are they posting Shiggy and Tiger together? Like, don't make that sense. But it's Tiger before and after. Wow.
And now Tiger over there he got individual braids and everything in his damn hair.
Living my life like it's golden.
Literally.
Wow, bruh, I did not know that.
So Safari, he responded. He said, how was I begging to go to Europe with you and you were in a full-blown relationship towards the end of ours? I knew it was a wrap. I still have the email when you hit me saying, let's spend Christmas together and work things out. So please stop. Nicki said, bitch, you hit me and Meek asking to get your dick pic back from someone. LOL. Huh? You were playing with your dick in the shower by yourself with suds and shit.
What? Huh?
I have the email where you said you couldn't pay your electric bill. And why you lied on me, but go off, sis. So there's a lot to unpack in this one reply from Nicki, right?
Uh-huh.
So you hit your ex and her new nigga back, asking if they can go and get access to a dick pic that got into the wrong hands. And in the dick pic, you in the shower
by yourself
with a soapy dick playing with it.
But who's recording?
So is this a dick pic or a dick video?
But who's recording? In the shower, your hand. Listen, the iPhone's a little tricky. Okay, when your hands are wet,
and this ain't the best waterproof device.
The touchscreen don't actually work, and then you get waters on there, and everything. Your screen just start going every which way. It looks like it spins all over the goddamn screen. Everything starts moving, so that's very confusing.
And then, did you send a separate email where you said you couldn't pay your electric bill?
That one in the same email asking for the dick pic?
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's okay. Two separate embarrassing emails. Gotcha. Two months you like a bitch. All right. Gotcha.
All right, Safari.
All right.
You know, Safari, I don't know how I feel about that, but so I guess okay. Another tweet from Safari. First off, me and Tiger didn't go to the same doctor. We did it the same day. Different doctors. Listen, I don't know if this has to do with first week sales, but you need to finish your Zen. And don't talk about VH1 checks, because the way you're acting, it's like you're auditioning to be on Love and Hip Hop. I thought you were going to Zen and cleanse your mind and body, but what kind of Zen is this? What in the Zen sorcery is going on here?
That's a Zen up shit. Remember that mountain beverage? That's something like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bruh. Like, and then I saw something where, like, since Nicki was talking down on Love and Hip Hop, that, like, Jessica Dime tried to jump in and Nicki tried to pretend like she's never met Jessica Dine. And then people posted clips from the like Bees in the Trap video, and Jessica Dine was standing right next to Nicki Minaj.
She was?
It was, yeah, it was. I don't know if it was that
I
video.
don't understand. Why is Jessica Dine and Nicki beefing?
Girl, they're all hopping in. Like, everybody is hopping in. So I was just like, you know what? Honestly and truthfully, this is a lot. So I saw Jessica Dime responded, Ra Ali responded, and then Brooke Bailey. You remember Brooke Bailey?
No.
She's like an old video vixen.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. She responded as well. And then, you know, Gossip in the City, Fee. Okay, so Safari actually posted on Twitter, I don't know Iggy, but I feel bad for her. I always thought that Iggy Azalea was an ill artist before people knew. Since Pussy days, I knew what time it was.
Who said it?
Safari.
Okay.
So Jenna Shea, you know Jenna Shea? She's like one of the biggest like hoes in the industry. It's a white girl.
Is she a porn star?
Yeah, I think she does porn too.
Oh, I'm still. Okay.
She posted and said, but you cheated on Nicki Minaj for $400 with a porn star at Sean Kingston's house. But carry on.
So is that the prostitute they're referring to?
Maybe one of them?
Bruh. Are we coming to the end?
Yeah, we're getting there.
It's a
It's a whole...
I didn't see none of this shit. I stopped at the whole Safari. I didn't know none of this shit. I definitely didn't see the picture. Wow.
Yeah. So, Safari posted this morning, wow, woke up to a book deal offer and over $500K for an endorsement deal for a hair club for men. Wow. And that was the first offer. Thank you, baby. Guess I'm going to add author to my long list of hustles.
So you
finna Corinne Steffens, Nicki?
I mean, she did it to him. Wow. I would read a book by Safari.
I would read. I would read a haiku by Safari.
I would listen to the Audible.
I don't want to hear no whole goddamn book.
Yeah, I would listen to the Audible. I don't know if I can just really sit there and.
I listen to a long poem. I listen to a short story.
A stanza. A hot 16.
I don't want no whole book.
I actually like Safari. I feel like, you know, Safari had a lot of fuck shit going on, but I feel like Safari for the most part was very open and honest in its dialogue. He said he never not said he didn't pay for prostitutes. Right. He never not said that he didn't have the hair plug surgery. Yep. So I feel like Safari is very truthful and matters of the heart, and just, you know, I feel like he's gonna give a very good, thorough dragging. Yeah. And tea spillage, and you know, I feel like that Trevana will run it over. That's the car company. What's that one that shut down? Which one? And that is always in the fancy malls. We went for Ashley's bridal shower and got out of tea.
Oh, Tivana.
Oh, Tivana. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like the Tivana will be hot and piping.
I'm sure it will, but the thing is, like, this shit is old. And I really, I posted on our Hear You page, I was like, do y'all think that they're still in love?
And a lot of people said yes.
A lot of people said yes, and I'm going to have to agree.
I mean, they might be, but sometimes you can still love someone and just, you know.
You can love someone that ain't no good for you.
But you can love someone and you know, I know I can't fuck with you.
I know I can't be with you.
I know, yeah, I love you, but we bring out the worst in each other.
Yeah, that's a fucking fact.
So,
it's a lot, but I'm going to definitely have to try to listen to Queen Radio.
Okay, Thursday. We get a time to figure out when it comes on.
Yeah, because, you know, and I'm like, Nicki, you know what? The thing is, you had a solid album. You had a solid album.
You did.
And the same thing that I've been complaining about on this podcast for the last few weeks is exactly what you went and did. Just all the antics, all the stunts, you're past, Nicki Minaj versus fan, #clapback season. Yeah. You're beyond that. Now, Nicki, you're doing a lot.
You are doing a whole lot. You're doing stuff, first of all, you're doing stuff that's unbecoming of a queen.
That's...
I don't feel like we'd ever see Queen Elizabeth going on Twitter talking about Donald Trump, F you, and all this other. Like, I just don't feel like you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Your behavior is unbecoming of a queen.
It really is.
And it's just like,
relax.
Hold up, Nikki.
Like, relax. Like Safari said, like, stop letting these people see you sweat.
Maybe you need to get some dick. Are you still on the sex cleanse? Are you still sending your body?
Nah, I don't even think it's that she needs some dick. I think she needs to either accept or let go of whatever happened with Safari.
Yeah,
and
just let it all go.
That. Just leave it at that.
And he may have done you wrong, sis, but just let it go. Okay. So, I'm just going to say this. I feel like Nikki does a lot of heavy drugs.
I agree. What's that one song on her album where she's talking about, like, I took 3 Xans and I went and took 3... Like, I think so, too.
I feel like this confirmed that Nikki...
She's wilding.
Takes drugs and partakes in the turn up. I feel like she confirmed it on the album.
Girl, and there's several songs where she's talking about drug use.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, girl.
And you remember Safari said that she had a pill addiction, that he was fighting a pill addiction.
With her.
During their relationship.
Didn't he get lipo?
No, that was Kanye.
Oh. wrong kept nigga.
No, but Safari did say that he was fighting a pill addiction while he was with Nikki, and once him and Nikki broke up, he got off of it.
Wow. Nigga, he couldn't afford it no more. He couldn't pay his electricity bill.
He lost that free money card. Shit, can you imagine being a drug dealer and somebody come to you with a free money card? Nigga, what?
Just give you the card.
Shit, $3 a pill. Go for it. $2 a pill. Shit, nigga, whatever you want.
Just run it.
What? Give me that free money card.
Stretch.
Bumbleclot.
Stretch.
I'm like...
Free money card.
Nikki's definitely... She's on some sort of drug. I'm not gonna lie. Did you watched the video of her opening up them Chanel bags, right?
Yeah, you showed me, and I'm just like, this is very weird to watch. Like, this is like a gender reveal that didn't go right the first time. So you gotta do it again to catch the right reactions.
I'm just like why are you acting like that?
It was a lot. Like, it was too much.
It was way too much.
It was over the top.
It was very much so.
I'm just like, I don't. Maybe that's just like I'm just very like, if I get a gift, I'm just like, I don't like a lot of attention on me anyway. But just like, thanks, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can. It's shit like it's her first bag.
Or her first gift.
Okay, are we finished or are we done?
You know what? It's just... I'm going to find out what time Queen Radio come on.
Okay.
But...
And we'll post them to hear you, because it's some shit going on.
In the meantime, prayers for Nicki Minaj, because something... The elevator done stopped going all the way to the top, bruh. Something is not right. You had a solid album, and here you come with these antics.
Okay, but I heard the album was a flop. Like, numbers-wise.
You know what? But whenever it comes to numbers, I don't even necessarily, like, pay attention to that stuff. Because how do you calculate streams?
There's ways to calculate streams, nigga.
No, but I'm saying, how do you turn streams into revenue?
People buy the album. People pay for... Like, everybody ain't got Apple Music.
Yeah, but the stream and the album... You don't get... The streams and buying an album, it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing, but you get paid per stream.
No, they don't.
You sure about that?
I'm positive. Because the streams, there's like a loophole that's currently in there where people are going gold without actually having gold numbers. People are going platinum without actually having platinum numbers. But so like Drake had like a billion streams the first week of his album, but really he only had like, what was the number? In like actual solid sales. So a lot of people's numbers are low. And they're calling them flops.
I'm not understanding, but okay.
A lot of people, there's like a loophole right now where they're really not knowing exactly how to like calculate the streams. And then like, what was it that Tidal claimed with what album was it? I think it was Beyonce's album. They claimed that they had like 1 million subscribers, but then they were like calculating like people the free trials.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, so basically, because I be listening to a lot of podcasts and shit, they be talking about that. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the reason why I don't really pay attention to that stuff. Because like even all these statistics, all of a sudden that Cardi is getting the first female rapper to have 3 songs. Like I'm like, where's this shit coming from? Because some of Cardi's like accolades that she's posted, don't get me wrong, she's probably earned them, but I just be like, where's that coming from?
Yeah. Or like Bodak Yellow had it went platinum or whatever because of Bodak Yellow. It's
That's a very good point, because they already had the streams from Bodak Yellow and they included that in her first week's stats.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's why I be like, because Nicki had to have some streams from Chun-Li, because everybody listened to that shit at least to try to hear what Nicki was talking about. They may not have listened to it more than once.
Yeah.
Everybody listen. So those streams have to be included.
And count.
Barbie Teens isn't on the album, but Chun-Li was, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chun-Li's on there.
Sway Lee or
something.
Some song she had with Sway Lee is on there with like Chun.
Yeah,
Sway,
it's something. So that stuff has to be included. So
yeah.
I don't know if I would really consider it to be a flop, and then it hasn't even been a full week yet.
Okay.
Especially with all this other shit going on, people might be. And then
stop listening to the album to listen to you.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll see. I guess we're gonna see what's gonna happen. If any more tea is gonna be spilt.
Okay.
If there is, we will definitely share it.
Okay.
On the next edition.
Okay. On the next
of Hear Ye podcast.
As the Hear Ye turn.
And that is all I have in this week with the shits.
All right, let's move on directly to Let's Argue then.
Let's get it.
All right, and then mine is going to be short and brief because you've been here
for 11 years.
For a while now. Okay. I thought this was really... Well, let me switch this first. So there is a birth control app that just got approved by the FDA, but it's under an investigation for unintended pregnancies.
My cousin actually sent this to me today, crazy enough.
Really?
Yeah. So
it's an app called Natural Cycles, and an app that dubs itself the digital birth control. It's the first time a fertility tracking app has gotten the official okay to advertise itself as birth control, which might be exciting in the baby-friendly future of our artists' hopes, reliable contraception without pills or hormones. But the app has been blamed for dozens of unintended pregnancies and being investigated in Sweden and the United Kingdom. It costs $79.99 for a year, relies on a woman taking her temperature every morning using a basal body thermometer, which can detect the minor temperature changes that happen around ovulation. The information is entered into the app, which then uses an algorithm to predict when users are more likely to be fertile, and on those days it tells them to use protection. There's evidence to suggest that this approach can work. Natural Cycles was tested in clinical studies with over 15,000 women, as the FDA reported it. The app had a 1.8% failure rate. Nearly 2 women out of 100 who use the apps will become pregnant. So that's typical for like birth control, like IUD and the really, really strong birth control options. It's really, really good numbers for that as using natural.
So this is just basically, what do they call it, like the rhythm method?
It's not the rhythm. Well, kind of, yeah. You're using the rhythm of your body. Yeah,
because you're basically just going off when your body's making changes. Don't have sex during that time.
Pretty much. So the FDA did approve it. There is lawsuits against it now. So the FDA had a press release. They claimed that the Natural Cycles can provide an effective method of contraception if it's used carefully and correctly, but goes on to say that women should know that no form of contraception works perfectly, so an unplanned pregnancy could still result from correct usage of the device. My thing is, I don't feel like I can go after them because, first of all, y'all know ain't nothing 100% if you fucking.
Right.
Like, birth control fails.
The only thing that's 100% is abstinence.
Okay, and Mary would say she's the 1%.
Oh, right.
For the most part, that's the only thing we know of, right?
Right.
And so, that's just kind of the rhythm method can work, but the thing is, like everything that you take, whether it's the pill, whether it's the IUD, whether it's the NuvaRing, you have to use it correctly. You have to make sure that it's like for your IUD, you have to make sure your string is checked. For the NuvaRing, you have to make sure that it's still in there.
Right,
you know
exactly.
You having a lot of rough sex and it come out and you don't even know. The pill is effective if you take it at the same time every day.
Yep.
Like, there are certain things. So, like, if you're waking up and you're taking your temperature, you need your morning temperature. So, you have to wake up around the same time every morning, take your temperature, and then, like, even the slightest detection, like, it's just a couple of degrees makes the difference between your ovulation schedule and all that stuff. Your mucus and your, like, there are changes you can check. And it is actually very, very effective because Catholics have been doing it for years, and they actually teach natural family planning classes because they now have the birth control shiz naive.
Right.
But it's very, very effective if used correctly, but like you really can't go off. It sounds like a lot of times it's user error. And sometimes, too, like, you don't know who they did this study on. So they could have done this study on 15,000 healthy women. Now, you
That's
have
a very good point.
15,000 unhealthy women who have irregular cycles. Whose periods are out of sync. They have health issues. Then there are lots of things that come to play into that. So...
That's a very good point, actually.
But if you have... I mean, and it could be... My recommendation is if you have regular periods that fall like clockwork, then you can do the rhythm method successfully without using the hormones if that is your choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always talk about being very open that you constantly have birth control.
Oh, yes.
And I have, except twice apparently, have been big on birth control, usage and stuff like that. But I also have a very regular period that comes like clockwork. You have a period that comes like clockwork, right?
Yeah, now with birth control I do. I was a little bit irregular before I got on birth control.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. How often? Like, miss a month or something?
Mm-hmm.
So this may not work well for you if you choose not to be on birth control.
Yeah, nah, fam.
But I have...
Should get pregnant first week.
But I have a period faithfully, and the time that I got pregnant actually was a time that I had removed it. Like, I'm super fertile after my birth control comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And...
That's usually what they say, right?
Yes. But with me, I'm fertile myrtle. With Gucci, I actually got pregnant off... I was taking antibiotics. And conceived. And with Gucci, I had just been taking a break, and I was actually using the new ring again when, we just got engaged, and I found out I was pregnant, so.
But the new ring takes, a week to be effective?
I guess so. But I had been, I would take, 2 to 3 months off, to detox my body and then put it right back in or whatever. And I was using it and found out I was pregnant. But I wasn't, actively using it when I got pregnant, but I was using it when I found out I was pregnant.
So you weren't using it whenever you got pregnant?
Whenever I conceived, but I had put it back in.
Whenever you found out?
Whenever I found out I was pregnant. So, but I have periods like clockwork. I believe, Flow, that's a good ass app. I don't know what, do you use a period app?
Yeah, I use Period Tracker.
I use Flow. Flow to me looks better. So I encourage, if you want to try to give, if you are not with the hormones or birth control pills or anything like that, then definitely track your periods. Use a period app. And a lot of these apps too, they get smarter and they just start predicting shit.
Yeah, girl.
Because my app told me I would start today. I'm not pregnant, okay? I definitely know it's an IUD, but I definitely had the symptoms I was going to start today, okay? But it's very, very accurate for me. So if you have periods that you can track, at the drop of a dime, then you probably can safely do the rhythm method. Don't quote me on it, though, because I ain't got no money for you or your baby.
Literally. Be like, I named my baby Hear Ye. Y'all told me. Y'all told me.
Okay. So, boom, 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 boom. Somebody got a promotion at work.
Oh, bruh.
Someone's very humble about the promotion, and someone also negotiated a salary raise.
Oh, nigga, what?
So, was that your first time negotiating your salary?
It actually was.
And your 30 years of working. Well, not your 30 years of working, but your 15 years of working.
Hell yeah.
Your first time negotiating your salary.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, not your salary, because you were working there and didn't negotiate shit, but you negotiated your position and your raise.
Yep.
So how did that feel with your negotiations?
Well, the sad thing was, because, whenever I saw the initial number that they gave me, because, and what kind of cued to me was they were like, oh, it's a 10% increase. It's a 10% increase. So I'm like, okay. But that don't mean shit. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, you know what? I said, what is 10%? Mm-hmm. And what is 10% compared to what other people have gotten paid in this same position?
So you may have been lowballed in the beginning.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay. So I asked them, I said, okay. They were like, well, are you going to accept it? And I was like, well, give me some time first.
Let me breathe.
Let me think about this. So I was like, I would like for you to send me an email with documentation that shows the lowest number, the mean number, and then the highest number of what people have gotten paid with the same position. So she was like, okay, I'll get it to you. Took like 2-3 days. I was like, okay. So finally I got an email. So she put my new salary number in there, and she kept being like, oh, well, this is, we really fought hard for you, and we really fought for this, and we really fought for that. And I'm like, okay, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you fought for.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what this number looking like.
Okay.
So I look at the number, and it's on the lower end of the scale. So I'm like, oh, this is where you tried to play me. So I remember that night, I didn't respond to her email at all. So I was talking to my boyfriend. I was like, I think I'm gonna push back. And he was like, well, but you don't want to seem greedy. And I was like, I'm not being greedy. I just know my worth.
Okay, black woman.
I know what it is that I have to offer. And really, I'm thinking like, okay, I got the upper hand, because who the fuck else are y'all gonna give it to? You already know how my team is.
Let's not say that. Okay, because they could have gave it to anybody, but they chose you.
Well, this is true. But I felt like I had the upper hand in the situation. So I was talking to him. I was like, okay, you know what? I said, I think tonight I'm gonna pray about it, and whatever decision I have the next morning, that's the decision I'm gonna go with. So I woke up, and my mind was like, push back. So I talked to my sister too, and she was like, oh yeah, push back. So I was like, okay, bet. And I pushed back. And then while I was waiting for them to say something, like I remember talking to you, and you were like, you're not worried? I'm like, no. No, I'm not worried.
It's a win-win for you.
Yeah, I was like, well, if they don't give me what I feel like I deserve, then they'll have to go hire somebody else, and they'll spend money regardless. So
yeah.
Whatever. And she responded. She called me back a few days later, and she was like, here's the new number. I was like, oh, okay, bet. So it ends up coming out to be like a 15.5% raise.
Hey, get your money, black woman. But the thing is though, like, I was gonna say something, I just clearly forgot what I was gonna say.
People, I think that there's like this fear of like, well, then they'll just take the offer back. Well, shit, if they take the offer back, then there's a good chance that like it's just not for you. And I was perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, and that's the good thing, because a lot of times you go into those situations and you always hear negotiate everything, but you don't want to, especially with black women, you don't want to seem like you're pushy or you're
ungrateful,
or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we tend to not negotiate. We tend to not like ask for what we really want, because we've been taught to be grateful for whatever we got. Like we're conditioned to be just take whatever's given to you. Glad you got a job. You know, how many times you heard that,
man?
So I have some tips on how to ace a salary negotiation, even if you hate conflict. So just because if you see it as a conflict and you're conflict averse and avoid it, then that's not going to serve you well. Try to see it as a conversation that needs to be managed instead of just a conflict. To be honest, your boss expects it. You wouldn't buy a car without haggling because it's the norm.
Right.
That should come true when it comes to your salary and your package benefits. In our culture, there are things where people are always supposed to negotiate, like cars or houses. These are really clear-cut situations. Everything else is more uncertain, and knowing that what's negotiable or not is more complicated. Employers generally have, like you said, a salary range. And if you're at the point of the interview or hiring process when it's time to discuss salary, it's absolutely worth your time and emotional investment to have some wiggle room. If they've offered you a job and you want to take that job, HR costs for hiring employees are high. Negotiating for your salary doesn't change their decision. However, this has implications for women. So negotiating is gendered, so plan accordingly. The style that a woman uses to negotiate can backfire and create backlash. But using a cooperative style that can get you what you want and help you avoid the backlash is the key point of the whole finesse in this whole check. Like you have to, like you do something you always tell me, like take the emotion out of it.
Yeah.
I'm a very emotional person. I don't even mean to be. Like every time me and you be talking, you're like, "Well, why are you yelling at me?" And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm yelling. My bad.
Relax.
You're like, bruh.
You'll get yourself goddamn aneurysm.
What did you say? It's like, I'm not your child. I was like, I'm not even yelling at you.
For real.
He's like, I'm not even yelling. He's like, you need to call me back when you calm down.
Literally.
I'm just like, God,
shit, you ain't the only one that can yell.
I don't even think I be yelling though. But that's the thing though, like, you know, sometimes when we are very passionate, it can be in a moment we just get, you know, and it can sound confrontational, it can sound, you know, very angry, and it's not even mean to be. You just be
Right.
about it. So definitely you have to learn how to finesse things in a way. Deflect on your salary history though. So many employers ask about your salary history and they base their offers on your past numbers. That ain't your goddamn business how much I made there.
Hello.
I left there.
Huh.
And I know my worth.
Mind your business.
Okay, I've learned a lot of things. So there's no obligation, legal or otherwise, to disclose this information.
Good.
So your first move should be to ask the question to see if your potential employee will throw out their first number. That's the main thing. Still read the room. Sometimes you'll just have to cough it up. Sometimes you have to just say, like, but I always pad my numbers. If I say something, I always pad mine.
Right.
If, you know.
See, I didn't include any numbers.
Well, this was when I was hired at my current position. And they were like, well, how much did you make at your, I'm gonna put 10,000 more on it.
Okay.
Because I have to come off.
They paid you 1.5 million.
There ain't no government agency paying that.
Okay.
Of the United States, and then have a good number. So if you do have to throw out the first number, you'll still have the leveraging power. If you're well calibrated, you can actually have an average throwing out a number first. The trick here is to know the market rate for your job. So you can look at that information on like Glassdoor.
Oh, Glassdoor is really good.
Yeah, about like getting reviews from people and like how much you should be paid per position. That's the one place you can go to like look and see like, okay. And if you have a cool ass coworker, they're gonna be like, you know, girl, this is how much I make.
Girl, and that's another thing. Like, shout out to Sean because I talked to her and she was like, well, girl, this is what I was making. This is what this was. This is what that was. I was like, you know what? Thank you. Because there's so many people who would be like, girl, I got paid.
Okay.
They paid me.
Nosy.
Right. Girl, like, nah.
Yeah.
I was like, I really appreciated her for that. For real, for real.
Find you an ally.
For real.
So there's a script. The AAUW website offers tools that can help you write your own script. But a basic outline for salary negotiation that goes like this. Like start the reason why you love your job. Interact to help the company grow. Highlight your successes and additional skills you've acquired. Suggest some ways you may be able to take on more responsibility. Finally, ask about how you can ensure your compensation matches your skill and responsibilities. And don't forget to practice. Find a friend and then ask them to closing your resume. Push back in interview practice so you're prepared for different scenarios. And you can always get what you want. If you get on the first try, congrats. But if your boss can't commit, you still have a few options. You can ask, so how close do you think you can come to my number? That's what happens. You can also listen to your gut on making decisions back and forth. And necessarily, you don't even have to negotiate, you know, money. It can be perks. It can be additional time off for education.
Yeah, vacation, all that.
Just with finessing stuff. Instead of, 2 weeks, having 3 weeks off maybe. Or having it where they pay or reimburse you for classes. Like, you can finesse some type of thing or some type of benefit for yourself. Not always just push it back.
Right.
Okay, and last but not least, school is ready to start soon. We actually have a classmate whose daughter's getting ready to be a college freshman.
That shit crazy.
But it happens, okay? So, I found some of the tips, and I was like, dang, I wish somebody had told me that. So, if you have a little brother or little sister who's getting ready to embark on college, getting ready to live out on their own, here's just some tips that they probably could use. Tell them to tune in to hear your podcast. What time is it?
Just go.
No, so what time is it? So, tell them what time to tune in.
Oh, 1:47. 1:48.
At an hour and 48 minutes, tune in and listen to this. Okay, and you can just chime in if you... Books are expensive.
Is.
Buy them secondhand or even buy them or rent them from Amazon. They'll buy them back. I made the mistake in my first year of keeping books.
Girl, I never forget, I paid like $600 on books. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the semester, I tried to go sell one of my books back. I remember it was a chemistry book. Uh-huh. Them niggas offered me $0.25 for it. $0.25? I remember looking at it, I said, sir, what? He's like, yeah, we're using the new edition next semester. I said, what? I said, before I give you this book for $0.25,
I'll burn it out for
I will use it as a paperweight.
I'll use it as tissue. Shit.
$0.25? And the book costs like $118?
Girl, you use more energy to burn it up there to go up to turn the damn book in.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you, they offered me a fucking $0.25.
Okay, another thing. Only take early morning classes if you're positive you're an early morning person. This is a mistake I made the first semester. I had 8 o'clock classes.
Oh, that's the worst.
Why the fuck would you sign up for 8 o'clock classes and you don't even like waking up till 9 o'clock? Don't do it to yourself. I know it sounds good to get your classes out the way so you can party the rest of the day. But if you know you're finna be partying that night, don't sign up for no early morning 8 o'clock classes.
Girl, and you do not be wanting to go to that shit.
Okay, sure don't. Get involved. Like, I know it's a lot to take in at some time, but the relationships you build in college are the relationships that's going to last you a lifetime.
That's a
like those are
fact.
some of the closest relationships. Even networking with people. Like, I still talk to people I know at TVCC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a couple of my roommates are getting married. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be at the wedding. So definitely get involved with stuff, whether it's Greek life, whether it's club, whether it's sports teams. Find people that you know.
Yeah. I always say that white people send their kids to school to network and black people send their kids to school for education.
You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. Don't drink the jungle juice. That's all I'm saying. Okay? The freshman 15 can turn into more.
Girl.
If you don't utilize it. So your parents are probably paying for that dining option. Most of the time they have healthy stuff, even if it ain't the best stuff, okay? You ain't got to be eating out every day. You ain't got to be, like, we were notorious for cooking in our dorm rooms. Like, we would just turn into a goddamn potluck. Everybody, some of them got stamps. Some of the girls that got pregnant got stamps.
Girl, shut up.
Go buy food. You know what I'm saying? We had a big old buffet, but, like, we were paying for our food that we weren't eating. So utilize that because it's hard. It's not hard to gain that weight. Your freshman year,
At all.
you away from home, you gotta share with nobody. You know what I'm saying? It can easily change.
And they definitely are charging you for that damn rec center in your tuition.
Okay, so the gym you can utilize. A lot of the athletic equipment you can use yourself while you're there anyway. You don't have to worry about that.
Right.
Never share a room with your best friend from high school. It will ruin your relationship.
Oh, my sister made that mistake.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Remember we were almost roommates?
Oh, yeah.
We almost attended U of H together.
Yep.
And we were definitely on board to become roommates.
Yep.
Did you get a refund back, too, from the room?
Girl, yeah.
Like, find my refund or something like that?
Yeah.
I'm so glad we didn't. Because
Me too.
it would have been...
Here you might not have been.
Okay. It would not have survived. But don't do it.
At all.
Let's see. You'll get sick a lot at campus.
Yeah.
So make sure you're taking your vitamins and cold medicine because, like... Niggas is nasty. The showers are gross.
Is
People get like you just. It's like you going to daycare for the first time again. Like you just in quarters. Like you just gonna get sick.
not going to daycare for the first time.
Pretty much. Let's see. Show up to class. Okay. No one is having as much fun on Instagram as they want you to believe.
Girl.
The rule: liquor before beer. You'll be in the clear. Beer before liquor. You've never been sicker is a fucking lie. Okay, you're gonna get sick mixing all that shit.
Yeah,
anyway.
just don't mix it, period.
Exactly. Try to get internships early on in your college experience. The thing that they don't tell you about school is that once you graduate, they still want your ass to have experience.
Hell yeah. 5 years.
Yes. So try to get internships. Try to work with these people early on because that's the thing. Once you graduate, every application you'll see like experience required. How the hell am I supposed to get experience? I've been trying to get education in this damn.
Okay.
It says
but I've been
bachelor.
trying to pass pre-cal.
It says bachelor's degree required. But I'm supposed to have experience too. So definitely try to get that out the way first. Registering for classes can be a bitch, okay? So make sure you look up what classes you need before the registration is due, because if it's a popular class, you best believe in 3 seconds it's gonna be gone. So make sure that you find your classes you're registering for, that you register for them as soon as they're available. Don't wait till the last minute.
For real.
You don't have to be in a basket weaving class. Just from the left, and you don't even want to take an 8 o'clock basket weave, 8 a.m. basket weaving class.
And be sick as hell the whole semester.
Exactly. Invest in a quality mattress topper. The beds in college dorm rooms are trash.
Trizash.
So get you go to Walmart, get you a nice little mattress topper. That definitely will help. Get away from campus sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's get to know the city that you're in. A lot of times, these colleges be in these small, rank, podunk towns or whatever that really don't got nothing going on, but you can find some little gems like
For
the hole in the
real.
walls, like Saturdays and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The hole in the walls, they be lit.
Is.
Get you drunk, get you a nigga or two.
Get you a nigga.
They got a car.
Girl.
Can take you away from campus. You know what I'm saying? Wait until after college to get married. Like, these are your whole years. These are the times where you may sleep with a girl and realize, you know what, that shit ain't for me.
Right.
Or that shit is for me. You know what I'm saying? But don't be so worried about committing to one person during the best years of your life. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to fall in love. You're not going to marry the first person you see. Like, this may be your first real relationship, but that ain't going to be your last. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You still got time. It's
What's
okay.
the rush on forever?
Exactly. It's okay to start at the junior college. Especially if
Yes.
you don't know what you want to major in.
Yep.
You don't want to waste your time. And they don't tell you, you're not going to graduate in 4 years, no way.
Nope.
So go ahead and get your electives out the way. Don't tell nobody that you less in because you started at junior college.
No rush.
You just saved $20 extra $1,000 a year.
Yeah.
Doing the same classes that they doing anyway.
Yeah.
The whole purpose of community college is to get you ready to transfer. So get it out the way. And, you know, I took the route. You know, my parents were like, you know, we're not paying for school, so we need to find another option. I went to TVCC. I traveled to a community college that had a dorm room. And it was still a lot less expensive.
Right.
Than the
4-year university.
Yeah. It's okay to not know what you're going to major in.
Yes, please.
It's okay. Like, my major... Did your major change?
Hell yeah.
You were pharmacy at first.
Yes.
Right? I was a business major. And I have a business degree. That I ain't touched.
Girl.
You were a pharmacy major.
Yep.
That's crazy. Your major's going to change. It's okay. Never again will you have so much freedom with so little responsibility. So definitely enjoy it. Get your STD testing frequently.
Please.
They have those campuses. They have those services free on campus.
Take advantage of them.
So use it. Okay? Self-care is important. Make sure you read your syllabus. Okay? Don't be afraid to go places alone. And let's see what else. Oh, look up your professors before you select the class, too.
Oh, what was it called? Rate My Prof or something like that?
Rate My Prof. P-R-O-F, for whatever that word is. Professor.
Yeah.
Prof. Look that up. You can look at your professors. You can kind of see what their workload is before you get assigned to a class. Because a lot of times in colleges, like, you know, there are 16 different teachers teaching the same class. But you can navigate a lot of that shit by figuring out which ones who don't give pop quizzes, figuring which one cheats to the test, and all that other bullshit. So hopefully, do you have any college tips to add?
No, I think that sounds like actually a very good list.
Okay, well, thanks to BuzzFeed. You know,
good luck.
A lot of it I felt. But yeah, so if you have somebody going to college, definitely pass on this information along to them because it's shit I wish I had knew.
For sure.
Okay, so we are like definitely pushing this episode past limits. Maybe we should do our question next time.
Yeah, I think okay. I'm cool with that.
We will be this week on Talking Greasy.
Yes.
With Darnell. So make sure when we find out it'll air, we'll definitely let y'all know. So y'all can listen to us talk our best shit over there. I don't think we need to do... Did you fuck up this week? Because I'm ready to go.
No, I didn't.
I definitely did, but I mean... we'll talk about it. Fuck it. We're tired. Make sure y'all hit us up at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com. We have some special things rolling out. You know, real niggas fuck with the kid. Okay, it's a lot of moving and shaking, getting ready to be going on around this bitch. Love us now. Okay.
Hit
us up at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com. You can find us at Hear You Podcast on all social media platforms. Tan, for the most part, is the Instagram, and not the Twitter. And Facebook is like the
I actually got on Twitter yesterday.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Did you tweet?
No, I didn't, but I was just looking.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at what you were posting.
You looked at some wild shit.
Yeah, I saw you posted about a nigga would say he want to put his thumb in my butt. Okay.
Definitely follow Twitter. Like, I am very unrestricted and very open on Twitter, so definitely follow Twitter to get more up-to-date information about shit that's going on. And Facebook is our stepchild that we really don't like. The redheaded stepchild. We're like, but your daddy's rich and fine.
Right.
Yes. Y'all can find me at @Huda_Breezy, BREEZY. And where can they find you on Instagram?
You guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter.
It don't matter.
Tana Tachu. That's TANNAH. Tachu.
All right. And I think that's a wrap for this week.
All right, bro. You ready to go ahead and get up out of here? Nigga.
Been ready. Let's go.
All right. And as always, shout out to everybody. I had fun. Until next week. Bye.
Bye.